Hello everybody, I'm here to do a boxing prediction video for Timothy Bradley versus Juan Manuel Marquez. If you haven't noticed, this fight got pushed back. It was supposed to happen in September, on September 14th, but it got pushed back to October 12th, 2013, because they could not compete with Floyd versus Canelo on that day. So Top Rank did the right move and pushed the fight back. But for this video, I want to, I guess, say who's going to win this fight. This is a very good fight, guys. This might be one of the best one of the better fights of the whole year. Probably, if not the best. This is a very even fight. I had a hard time trying to decide who was going to win this fight, but let's get on with it. Power. I have to get this to Marquez. He definitely punches a lot harder, especially after his last fight. I don't know where he got the power from, but at 147, he does punch pretty hard. He has a good puncher chance. Uh, for speed, I'm gonna have to give it to Timothy Bradley. Obviously, he's a lot faster than Marquez, who's older now, losing some physical ability. Uh, for the chin, I'm gonna give it to Marquez. I was gonna say this was even, but it's not really even because Timothy Bradley's not gonna be able to hurt Marquez in this fight. So I think the better chin is definitely gonna go to to Marquez. Timothy Bradley can hit Marquez as hard as he wants, but I doubt Marquez, because Marquez was taking Manny Pacquiao's punches. So I think Marquez has more power and a better chin in this fight. He's going to be able to take what Timothy Bradley can dish out, but I'm not sure if Timothy Bradley. I think he'll be able to will his way through it, but I don't think he can take what Timothy Bradley. Well, I don't think that I think that Timothy Bradley is going to be affected more by Marquez's power, obviously, since he's punching harder. So, uh, experience is definitely going to Marquez. Definitely, definitely going to Marquez. He's been in much tougher fights, fighting a lot longer, better resume overall. You know, by beating Manny Pacquiao, and etc. He has a lot more names on his resume, fighting a lot longer, a lot more experience. He's been at the top level many times. I got to get this to Marquez. Experience, versatility. I want to go with Timothy Bradley. Gonna go with Timothy Bradley versatility because Timothy Bradley has shown the ability to come forward. Marquez has mainly been a counterpuncher, but Timothy Bradley has been able to come forward and box and move and do just all types of different movements and adjustments and everything on the fly. So I got to give it to versatility. For versatility, I got to give it to uh, Timothy Bradley. Okay, Timothy Bradley. For technique, I'm gonna make this even because for technique, both guys are very good at what they do. They both are very skilled and for what they are, and I think they're both technically sound, but I can't say that one has a extreme advantage over the other. I mean, you know, I just can't. I mean, I'm just thinking. Even though one may, I'm not really sure here. So I mean, I gave him even here. For heart, I was gonna automatically go with Marquez, but no, this has got to be even too, because I've seen Timothy Bradley go through some tough problems and overcome those problems. So I got to give the heart to. I mean, he survived with an ankle problem or a foot problem. So I think that both guys are equal in heart. And Marquez has that Mexican heart, so I don't think either one is going to quit in this fight. So they both have great heart. For durability, uh, I gave it to I give this to Timothy Bradley because I believe Timothy Bradley is younger, and he can go through a lot more. He can he probably can get up and take a lot more than Marquez probably can, and he's just a younger guy. So I think he just can take a little bit. He can take a lot more than he should have more in the tank. That's what I mean. For size, I gave it even. I gave this even for both guys because both guys are. I don't see one that's extremely bigger than the other. Timothy Bradley has moved up, and even though he should be at 140, I do think he has moved up to 17 and I mean to 147, so they should be about the same size. Stamina is obviously Timothy Bradley. Stamina wise, Timothy Bradley has been he's a lot younger, so he should be in better shape and be able to last a little bit a lot longer. Well, not a lot longer, but he should have a stamina advantage since he has the youth. Um, for the corners, it's definitely Marquez. He's got a better corner, definitely. I think Nacho Bursting in his corner. Um, Bursting, he's going to help him a lot. He's very knowledgeable about the sport, and and they've been working together for a really long time. You know, so I think they just have the better chemistry. That they're better together than Bradley's team. So I have to give the corners to Marquez. For form, who's in a better form right now? I definitely got to say Marquez. I was gonna say Bradley, but Bradley just took a really bad beating in his last fight. He came into the fight, his last fight, where he had to lose a lot of weight. He came in, he did not look the same as he had looked in his previous fight with Manny Pacquiao. Um, he did not look the same. He looked a little more overweight. He looked like he went in the ring and got beat down a little bit, and he was never the same. And that's that's what I see so far. So far, I see that Marquez has the advantage so far in this fight. But the problem is, guys, I was gonna choose Marquez to win this fight. I was, but I kind of realized something. The intangibles here. I think Timothy Bradley is too young, and he's going to be able to take the punishment that Marquez can dish out, and because of his versatility, uh, he's going to be able to adjust in the ring in there. Marquez can too, but I see Bradley's pulling it out. I see Bradley winning this fight just because of the youth that he has that will to win. I see Bradley just having too much in the tank. Uh, Marquez was going to get stopped in his last fight, but Manny Pacquiao was a harder puncher. But he was going to get. I think he was going to lose that fight if he couldn't. If he couldn't. If he couldn't hurt Manny Pacquiao. Like if he couldn't stop Manny Pacquiao, I think he probably would have lost that fight. But Timothy Bradley is more technically solid. He's not going to get overzealous and get knocked out like that. He could get countered, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get back up. So I think Timothy Bradley, in his will to win, is going to take this fight. And it's very close, guys. I'm having a hard time trying to decide this fight. I wanted to say Marquez at first, but I'm starting to think that Timothy Bradley is just going to be too young and just too much, and his will to win. I'm thinking he's going to win this fight. So let me know what you guys think. But I'm going with Timothy Bradley for the fight against Marquez. I think he just has too much.